Hi, I'm Vern Yip, and I'm here to share some tips with you to bring that vacation at home vibe to your own home. So most people don't know that the cheapest way to add a window to any space is to hang a large overscaled mirror on a wall opposite an existing window or glass door. It takes whatever great view you have out there and bounces it right back into the space. It takes all the natural light and brightens your room. You don't need a contractor and you don't need a permit. Now, when it comes to your carpet, keep in mind that you want something that's also going to be stain resistant, soil resistant, fade resistant. You want it to be easy, and you also want it to be affordable. There is a product called 6/6 Nylon. It's going to give you all that function at a fraction of the cost. You can make it whatever size you want. Now, when it comes to your side tables and your coffee tables, we're all so stressed about coasters, making sure that our beautiful wood tables don't get stained with rings. I'm going to show you this. If you take a look, we spilled water. It's been sitting there for a second. This is a wood finish that repels the water so that you can't leave a ring. You don't have to worry about your kids, marking it with their toys. So look for a practical surface like that. If you don't want this wood surface, you can also use a glass surface or cut glass for your table. Now, from a touch standpoint, we talk about the sensations of smell, the sensations of sound, but we also have to pay attention to touch. You want your environment to be soft and comforting. Add throw pillows and add throws for a punch of color, but also to make it more comfortable. Getting the foundation right is half of the equation. The other half of the equation is maintaining the foundation. So get into the habit of refluffing your pillows every time you get off the sofa, so the next time you walk into the room, it's perfect. Now, from a space planning standpoint, we also want to make sure that we don't overstuff the space. It feels very, very crowded otherwise. So leave a couple of inches between your furniture. When it comes to a coffee table, make sure that your coffee table is at least 18 inches from the edge of the sofa to the edge of the coffee table. And make sure that from a sizing standpoint, it's 1/2 to 2/3 the overall length of the sofa. When you're accessorizing the coffee table, fewer things, but bigger things. You don't want to litter and cover every square inch of it. So keep your items to fewer things, but select larger scale items that will make the statement that you want. This, for example, is a preserved boxwood. It's actually real boxwood leaves that have been preserved. So if you don't have a green thumb, this is kind of the perfect accessory for you. Now, all the time that I walk into people's living rooms, I always see these guys hanging out. I mean, they're functional, not necessarily super attractive. So if you don't have a beautiful end table like this with a drawer, don't just leave that hanging out. Nobody wants to see that. Put that away in a box. A hinged lid is preferable because it's easier to use, and then it's out of sight and out of mind, and that is how you vacation at home.